That's just an example.
Right.
Now you got your ass beating the club, and we've been telling you don't go to the club, man. All right, there's more to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip down 19.
All right.
Really get all immediately.
Okay. Yeah, Romans is good when it comes. The book of Romans, especially with the 6th and 7th chapter, is good dealing with this topic, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 19. I speak after the manner of men because of the infirmity of your flesh.
Go ahead.
For as ye have yielded your members servants to uncleanness and to iniquity, unto iniquity, even so now yield your members servants to righteousness unto holiness.
And it's beautiful because Paul was talking to the Israelites in Rome, and at that time Rome was the dominant culture. All right, and Rome was just like America now. See, when you watch shows like Spartacus and all those shows where the Caesars was ruling, and you see the orgies, the parties, the homosexuality, the adultery, that was going on back then, man. And brothers was participating in that filthiness, man. Brothers were participating in that was waking up to the truth. And Paul was telling them, look, just the same way you yielded yourself, members to your own lust, living like them goddamn heathens. All right, that's the same way you got to yield yourself to the laws of the Most High, man.
Cool.
You know, that's what these letters were for, man. It was to keep you in the spirit.
Cool.
All right.
Verse 20. For when ye were the servants of sin, ye were free from righteousness.
Yep.
Verse 20.
That's all of us, man, when we was in the world, man. You know, we were servants to sin because, like the brother said, it's going into when Paul was talking to the Israelites in Rome. We in the new Roman Empire right now, man.
Reincarnated.
You know, right, reincarnated, man. So before we came to this truth, we yielded ourselves to the lustful of sin, man. You know, and sin ruled in our bodies, man.
And it was cool. It was cool. Nobody told you might have went to church, but nobody followed that stuff in church. That's when you did all the crazy stuff in church when you were young.
Right.
So we embraced the Roman culture before we came into this truth, man.
The church is part of the Roman culture.
This is Roman Catholicism, man.
It push you. It really don't. It really don't go against this Roman culture, man. You know, it's forward. You know, love everybody, love everything,
Right.
accept everything. You know, and like I say, these scriptures is a different standard, man. You know. And say verse 21. What fruit had ye then in those things whereof you are now ashamed? For the end of those things is death.
Yeah, you're supposed to be ashamed of that old man. All right, you're not supposed to be fulfilling that on this side, man. But we know something, man. If you go after your own mind, your own lust, your own impulse, you'd eventually die. It's going to eventually get you killed, man. All right.
Verse 22. It said, but now being made free from sin and become servants to the Most High, ye have your fruit unto holiness, and the end everlasting life.
Why? Because the wisdom of Solomon is sick. As a matter of fact, get that real quick. Brother, get that just real quick where it says, of wisdom cometh the kingdom. I think it's like 6 and 22, roughly in that area. And while the brother's getting that, I'm going to get this real quick. You have something else?
Yeah, I got that word rule.
Go ahead.
George G. 936.
6 and
Basiluo, man, that's the word for rule where it said, let not sin rule in your flesh. And when we get to the key definition, metaphorically, it say to exercise the highest influence to control, man. So if you losing more than you winning, man, you got to get yourself together, man. You know, you gonna go out, man, but you supposed to be. You're going out supposed to be down here, and you're not going out supposed to be up here, man. You know, that's why I said to exercise the highest influence of the control, man. Because if the sin, if you going out more than you not going out, then that's gonna have to stop, man. You gonna have to get, you know, it needs to go start with the spirit, man. You know.
Because like I say, when we was in the world, man. Every day was about, you know, women, money.
Yeah, feeling good.
Yeah,
just making your flesh, you know.
Eating what America called good, you know, the new Rome, you know, the shrimp and steak, shrimp and lobster, man. You know, that was or the things we were trying to attain on a daily basis, man. We weren't doing no sit downs and videos and going to preach to our people, you know, waking them up, telling them who they are, telling them who so-called white men. The white man is Esau, you know, the devil, according to the scriptures. We weren't doing nothing toward the spirit, man. We were doing all
fleshly thing.
You know, but as we transition to the truth, man, you know, like the brother said, man, your spiritual output far outweighs your fleshly output, man. You know? Come on.
That's the treasures in heaven. You know? Their spiritual stuff.
Start at 17.
Alright, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 and 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
And the her is wisdom, man. Alright.
And the care of discipline is love. The love is the keeping her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
Hey, that's one of the main points. Is that taking heed to the law. Ultimately, it's gonna get us incorruptible flesh, man. We're gonna get those new bodies, man. All right, and we're practicing it in these horrible bodies, but it's just a rehearsal. All right, that's why you mess up. All right, go ahead, Scott.
It says, in corruption making us near unto the Most High.
Yeah.
And for the desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom.
That's why it says that if you go after the spirit, it's gonna result to everlasting life, man. Because the desire of wisdom bringeth forth the kingdom, man. All right, it all starts in your mind. It all starts with knowledge. I'm gonna get a real quick precept, and any other brother said precepts, they will bring it out of this. Romans 7 and 18. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. So they got this saying, I think it goes back to the Latin, but it says, know thyself. So Paul was a man that knew himself. He knew his flesh.
And you got to know that, man. You got to understand that in your flesh dwelleth no good thing, man. He was in the same flesh we in, man. That's why I say Yahawashi took on this sinful flesh, man.
I got one.
You got to know within yourself this flesh don't mean you no good, man. You know?
All right, for I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. So that's the point, man. I know that in me, like I said, your flesh, you got to know that your biggest enemy is you, man. All right, go ahead, I said.
This Genesis 6 and 5. And Yahawashi saw that the wickedness of man great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
So that's the point. That's when Most High wiped out the earth the first time. He looked at the spirit of man and knows that man was going off his own nature, man. Because we had laws back then. There were oral laws, but we had laws back then, man. And man was going off his own flesh. All right, that's called anarchy, man. All right, go ahead, Abadi.
Hey, he just made a, he just made a point about. You read that precept again?
Genesis 6 and 5. And Yahawashi saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of his thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Ecclesiastes 7:29. Lo, this only have I found that the Most High have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions.
And don't tell them what they were doing back then. But you can just look at what they're doing today and pretty much put together your mind what they were doing back then, man, because there's no new thing under the sun, man. It is manifested through different empires.
And that was before the flood, you know?
Yeah.
So what is it going to be this time? You see wickedness, you see that vibration back, that do is thy will. You know, a majority of the earth got that do is thy will. You know, anything goes, spirit. And that's why that fire got to come, man. You know, this that second death, man. You know, and Lord willing, man, that's why we try to stay spiritual as possible, man, so we can avoid that, man. You know, Lord willing.
And that's another part of living after the spirit is going to result in incorruption, man. Because we're not doing this in vain. All right, we making the sacrifice in the flesh, so to speak. All right, so we won't have to suffer, man. This stuff that's coming to America. Most High give us a pass, man. Hopefully. All right, go ahead, Sakai.
We suffering now.
That's scary,
You
man.
know?
We talk about it for years. That's scary. The shit that's coming to America, it's scary, man. Cause Americans they're not used to living third world style, man. They're not used to farming. Just think about it. Brazil, Venezuela, they could live off the land if they wanted to. Americans don't know how to live off the land.
Right.
So they down there in South America, they can live off the land and they still suffering. So imagine how it's gonna be here, man. So, but the Most High, if you do the will of Yahawashi through faith and love, man, he might deliver you from that, man.
Hey, what's the term, man? You lose now, so you, Lord willing, you can win later, man.
Yeah, deferred gratification, man. You know.
I just say Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not, but though our man perish, yet the inner man is renewed day by day.
Anybody want to break that down?
The more you stay spiritual, man, your spirit grows. So when you process, when you know, go through the truth, man, your spirit's supposed to increase and that fleshly man's supposed to decrease. You know?
Is it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, Sky, you had something, right? Okay, go ahead, y'all.
This 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1 and 2. Going right on the scripture right there, brother. For as much then as Hamashiach, Yahawashi have suffered for us in the flesh, it says likewise with the same man.
So the truth is not going to be a jog in a park, man. It's not going to be like you attending a goddamn buffet or some shit, man. Because at the end of the day, Yahawashi suffered. And then he took on the sicknesses of the Israelites as well, man. So just because he suffered, we didn't have to suffer, man. And that was Yahweh's actually, that was his son, man. His only begotten son.
For he that suffereth in the flesh has ceased from sin, that he no longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High.
And that's the process of taking off that old man and taking that new man.
A couple more verses. For the time past of our life may suffer us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness.
Because we was in that Gentile state of mind, man. Going through and raised up by our parents through the process of these traditions and shit.
Lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries.
And all of this is gratification of your flesh, man. That do as thou wilt doctrine.
It's basically going to just straight on being party mode all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Clubbing, because that goes along with all of it. Clubbing and drinking, and you know what I'm saying? That's that banqueting going into it, man. But that's being in that, trying to be in the party mode, man, all the time. No,
Now, what book is that, though, bro? You read it from?
1 Peter chapter 4.
Okay, well, hey, that's the point. They were still doing a Roman rule, man. And like you said, America's the new Rome. And brothers can tell you, man. I can speak for myself. When you're in party mode, that spirit is weak. Your oil drying up. The more, if you're a guy that's constantly in party mode, man, you constantly got to go out and fulfill lust. Your spiritual man is weak as hell. That oil drying up, whether you notice it or not. It's like you have no spirituality about you. And every brothers can see it on you, but you might not be able to see it, man. It's black or white, man. You know.
Verse 4 and 5, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
Yeah, like that nigga don't do shit. You know the same, especially if those people you used to hang with, or they might think you acting funny now, like you better than them. Or you think you better than them, man. But they gonna speak evil of you, man. They gonna speak evil of you because you don't want to commit adultery.
Right.
You be on a job, and Jake telling you, man, how he'll fuck old dude woman, and they both work there, man.
I'm telling you.
And he trying to engage you in a conversation like, you like, nah, bro, she married. Like, what the fuck they got to do with anything?
I'm telling you.
Because you won't participate.
And he mad because you not participating in that same access of right. And guess what? The woman wants you to participate.
Right.
A woman, we work around with Jake, man. A woman will spare the rumor that you're gay because you turned down a sexual pass for her because she married. You won't mess with her because she got a man that she married, and she'll feel insulted. And now she going around telling people you're a homosexual, man. You know, you gotta, hey, as a man of the Lord, you gotta suffer that, man. Right, go ahead, guys.
Who should give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead?
You wanna?
No, I'm keep going. But it said to judge the quick and the dead. Who is those that's the quick? Those who receive the word, man, and they quicken them, man. So we both being judged, man. You know. So we still got to stand at the meat, man. You know.
And then the dead is the people that's outside the truth, man. That's why it tells you if you leave the truth, you man in the where you go back to the congregation of the dead, just roughly paraphrasing.
And the judgment of the quick, man, goes. It's day by day. We judge each other, man. We rebuke each other, keep each other on point, man. Then we judge ourselves also, man. You know, we examine ourselves first, man. You know, verse 6. For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead. Right, man. So this for like new listeners, man. If you ain't in the truth, man, you know, and you listening, this is for you, man. Like the brother was saying, we ain't acting like we better than nobody, but the scripture said, when you come, going back to that scripture in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6, it said when you come to these laws, it gets you closer to the Most High, man. So we understand that, and yeah, this do put you on the level, but we still humble, man, in the battle, because we ain't saved, and we don't know we part of it.
Yeah, we ain't shit on nobody.
Right, man. So when it said, for this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead, because we was dead once, man. You know, we had one. We didn't know the truth, man. That's what make you dead, man. You know.
But like you say, it is a level to it. This is a quick precept. 1 Corinthians 2:15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man.
And see, what does that mean? He that is spiritual. What make you spiritual? This word, man. You know what you said, make you closer to the Most High. So that's why I say a spiritual man can judge all things. Why? Because he's not judging you according to his mind or according to his flesh. He's judging you according to how the judgment the Most High set up, man. You know, see, that's all we set up to do is cast the judgment in the gate, man. You know, and then that same judgment we cast in the gate, we got to try our best to live by it, man. You know,
because you got niggas out there, especially Israelites, that try to cast their judgment and don't live by it, man. You know, but we live by it to the best of our ability, man. So the same judgment that we coming with you with, man. You know, we govern our lives with it, man. You know, we not just, like the brother said, we not shit on nobody. But at the same time, man, you know, we realize the state that we was in, man. We realize how blessed we are to have the spirit of Yahawashi on us to be able to understand the truth.
Also, can two walk unless they agree? Oil and water don't mix. So this truth does separate you to a point where people not gonna vibe with you no more. Like when brothers talking about the law of attraction, really people gravitate to what's inside of them. Like how they got the same your vibe is your tribe. People you vibe with, that's your little tribe, that's your little clique. Cause y'all on the same little frequency, man. Same thing in this truth. When you come to this truth, you and your old partners, I got two different mindsets now, man. Yeah. And then I hate to say restricted, but you kind of restricted by the laws of the Most High. You can't go the same places he go to.
Right.
You know, so the truth and then the word elect goes back to elite. So the Most High do put you on a higher level. But that's why Scripture says, glorify thy soul with meekness and give it honor according to the dignity thereof.
And that's why you get these infirmities to balance you out. Because if you're delving with people that's in the world, now you're unequally yoked, man. You know?
For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead, that they might be judged according to men in the flesh, but living according to the Most High in the Spirit. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
And that's what that sober's talking about. You have to watch. And what is ways to watch yourself, man? By doing that self-examination, man. Is any demons on it? Am I going off? Am I studying enough? And then sometimes, yeah, you may have to ask a brother if you straight, man. And sometimes you can be so close to the mirror you don't see shit, man.